You know, one of the reasons I love going to the movies? Red 40. Nothing smells better to me than a cherry icy.
Oh my God, the way I just got chills down my
No, seriously,
spine. I
it's
just
like
got
such a distinct
goosebumps
smell. Like I'm like put it in a bottle of perfume and let me spray it all over myself. I
all
don't know
over
what they put
me.
in there.
Hi, welcome to Post Credits Cafe with Lauren. I'm Lauren, and on today's episode, we have musician, singer, songwriter, has sold out arenas, and major cinephile, mxmtoon. I hope you enjoy the conversation. Make yourself a nice, fun beverage and enjoy. I wish I could have come out to Nashville, but my car, my neighbor was like, "Hey, let me just like leave some screws out here." They just like left nails in the road and I popped 3 tires.
I'm
So
so
that's
sorry.
anyways,
No, I'm so happy to do this. Thank you for seeing if I wanted to be a part of it. And I'm sorry that you couldn't make it, but also it was such a long drive anyways. I didn't
that
want
is
you to
so
have to
true.
worry
But
about
I would have
that.
like turned like made what is it, lemons into lemonade. And it
Mm-hmm.
would have been like first time in Nashville. Let me check it out.
Fair,
Like
fair.
I'm only here for a day and a half, so might as well. Don't get me started. I turn on a good podcast, a good playlist. I will drive 15 hours if you want me to.
I literally, I feel like I just learned how to drive like a year and a half ago. It's crazy that I went through life without having a license for as long as I did, but I feel like I'm just now locking into the feeling of literally getting to zone out and drive for a long period of
My
time. It's like
car
a
is my
video
safe
game.
space.
It's seriously so
It
peaceful.
is like a video game,
Mm-hmm.
literally.
Very
It's like
much.
VR in real life.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
reality. Oh my God. On Post Credits Cafe, I make like a tailored cafe beverage, if you will. Hell yes, my girl came prepared. Um,
I did my
so
best.
this is the liminal latte, named aptly after Liminal Space, Maia's most recent release, which came out in November 2024, which
Hmm.
feels like that should be like 3 months ago, but it's really almost a
Yeah.
year and a half ago. So that's frightening. It's half black tea, half brewed coffee because we get the liminal, we get the idea of liminality there.
Hmm.
When I think tea, I think relaxing. When I think coffee, I think go, go, go. Do I want to chase my dreams? Do I want to live life, chill and vibe? You know what I'm saying? Topped with some steamed milk. And then I dusted some cocoa powder on top because I know you are a Kiki's delivery service fan down. And in
Yes.
the English dub version, which I prefer, sorry to the sub or dub people, but like put my girl Kirsten Dunst in there, I'm
Mhm.
watching. But when she visits Osono's bakery for the first time, she makes her a nice little cup of hot cocoa. And I
Oh
was like,
my
let me just
gosh.
go ahead and incorporate that in there.
I love the explanation. I seriously, when you sent me the recipe, I made an iced version of it too, it's just we had sun for the first time this week after an ice storm that just
No,
rolled through the
same. It
south.
felt fitting.
It felt fitting, but I was so curious. I was like, this sounds on paper like my perfect ideal drink. I'm so curious how Lauren created it. So
It's
I'm
low
so
key
happy.
delectable. So
It is.
cheers
It's
to
very nice.
that.
Mm.
Pivoting a bit
Mhm.
to the topic of crop dusting. You once so you once tweeted, and by once I mean a few months ago, that
Mhm.
let me see the exact wording here. Crop dusting the Criterion closet, can a girl dream? Have you gotten anywhere close to that dream?
I am so dead. I wish every time I got interviewed, they asked me about crop dusting. Okay,
Well,
I
it's like interviewer 101
it is to do
at my
research.
university that I taught myself at.
And I feel like your university probably should write the book on interviewing as a result.
Well, we're working on it.
I
It's a
mean,
work
I'll
in
support
progress.
you. I'll
Thank
fund
you.
that Kickstarter.
Oh, thank
I
you.
feel like with oh man, my dream of crop dusting in the Criterion closet. I'm already gassy and I already love movies. So basically those two things are checked off. I'm halfway there. I just
Yes.
need the invite. So really it's on them now. I have everything
No,
that I need in
it's
my
like the
corner.
ball is in their court.
Exactly.
Are y'all ready to let Maya come mxmtoon X crop dusting X criterion closet? Can I be so honest? And you may be
Yeah,
a little jealous right now.
go for it.
The criterion van. Okay.
Yeah.
I was working with Letterboxd and I got
Hmm.
to like go in and interview or not interview, just go in and like tour it. Maya, guess what I did in there?
What did you do?
I crop dusted the Criterion
Stop
van. I
it!
did. I did. And here's the crazy part is that I got to bring friends in and there were like other people in there. So nobody even knew. Like nobody knew
Oh
it's
my
you.
gosh.
So I like left my mark on there and
Wait, I'm so proud of you. You
no,
made
thank you so much.
history. I love
No,
it.
like it's really beautiful. Pivoting a bit into Criterion.
Uh-huh.
I know you and your boyfriend are avid physical media collectors.
hmm
What are some of your favorite physical media that you own?
Oh my gosh, so many. So I honestly, I started my physical media journey in 2022. It was a year
Okay,
before.
same.
Okay, yes. I feel like it's been
Same.
so fun. I'm pretty new, I guess, in terms of the time span that people can do that. My boyfriend was collecting physical media a long time before me, which he actually got to visit the mobile Criterion closet, which
It's so
so jealous of him.
epic.
We moved in like a year ago, but he had like 200 discs and I had like right under
Oh,
100 by the time that we
okay.
moved in. So I'm trying to do my part to even out that number a little bit more. But I'd say my favorite discs, the very first one I ever bought for myself was the A24 Deluxe Blu-ray release for Stop Making Sense. And it is one of the
Gorge.
coolest physical media that I
It'll be on
have.
my list of like 200 discs that I need.
So real, so real. Love the special features on that one. That one's really good.
I just love a tangible thing, you
Oh my
know?
gosh, yes.
And like the BTS behind it all and like the like special inserts, it's
hmm
like Christmas.
Oh
And
my
like I'll do it
gosh.
in like two sessions. Like I'll buy it and then I'll
hmm
hold off for like a week before opening it. So it's like delayed gratification and it's like you
Mm.
get double gratification.
I think it's
Like
so fun. I saw like a something on the internet the other day was like, why would you not buy a Blu-ray? Because it's as cheap as renting a movie if it's not on streaming. You can own it forever. You get a bunch of
forever.
special features. You can explore the like BTS of everything. What's not to
Sometimes there's
love?
posters. Hells
Seriously.
yes.
I have like a
Literally hell yes.
Tampopo
Free merch.
poster
Me too.
framed
I
in.
have
Oh
mine
my gosh,
up.
you have the exact same one?
Yes,
Probably.
I'm literally looking at my Tampopo DVD right now.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Tampopo, shout out. So I re-listened to the album this past week just in
hmm
like just to like freshen up. Girl, I do not recommend re-listening to this album if you have a overly attached relationship with your mother and B are going through Zoloft withdrawals because I'm currently
Yes.
going through like you wouldn't know. I was scared I was going to get into this interview and start crying. Just the idea of listening of the like lyrics to especially VHS. I was like, "Oh my god, the Zoloft is going to take over."
Well, as a
Um
recovering Zoloft girly too, I get it. Like that was the time that I stopped taking Zoloft was the time that I started.
Oh, so yeah, so like definitely checks
Yes,
out.
very, very much locked in. Yeah.
Are you still on the same meds as your cat?
Oh my gosh, yes. Gabapentin, my love, my life, changed everything for me. I was like I could not sleep well. I think every year of my life I've been a poor sleeper until I found gabapentin, which I think they just like doctors just like throw that at you if they don't know what's going on
I've
with you and
never
they don't know
even
how
heard
to
of
solve
that.
it. It's like I don't even know. It's kind of for everything. I think they just were like, we don't know what to do with you. We've tried Zoloft, we've tried Ativan. We're just
Yeah,
gonna give you
no.
this next thing and see how it goes. But yeah,
And shout out like if it's working for your cat as well. It's like a
I
double.
know.
That's so beautiful. I wanted to ask kind of an obvious question. How does film inspire your music? Like the visualizers for each song on the album, they were directed by Bao.
hmm
No? Is that
Yeah.
how you pronounce
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Just the lighting and the simplicity and it was just so beautiful and just like the way that each song had such a different feel, but it was like the same set.
hmm
Do you derive any inspiration from films to put
hmm
into these visualizers and your music? And yeah, just like talk about it because like you once you realize like, oh, like art is intertwined in literally everything, it's so
hmm
easy to find those influences in different
Absolutely.
mediums, you know?
Yeah, I think you obviously hit the nail on the head. I think with music for me, especially when I first started making songs, it was so much more because I loved watching movies and TV shows
Mm,
that had music involved with them in some sort of intrinsic way.
yep.
So like, I mean, obviously I watched a lot of Steven Universe and I watched a lot of Adventure Time. Rebecca Sugar was probably one of the first
Period.
people that I was like, "Oh, she has a ukulele and she's making music
Mm,
that I really like." And so through like visual media, I think I found a lot of enjoyment of music and also examples for how I wanted to make music in my own time. And when that transitioned into making like full length projects with more produced out versions of songs, Liminal Space was one of those records too, where when I was making it, I It's kind of embarrassing. I'm so bad at listening to new music. It's really awful. If you talk to me about a new record that's come out in the last year, I probably haven't listened to it. And it's not because I don't want to, it's just because I don't have a habit of doing that. But what I do have a habit of is going to see movies. And so
Yes.
oftentimes my experiences with music are tied to a movie or a TV show. And when I
Mm.
was making Liminal Space, I think something like the visualizers were just inherently inspired by the stuff that I was watching at the
Yeah.
time. So a lot of like beautiful lighting. I think I'd started watching Wong Kar-wai movies for the first time and these
I
kind of like
definitely sense
soft
that. I was gonna
vignettes.
ask.
hmm
Yeah.
So I love a lot of that stuff and like definitely feel really inspired by it. And it's fun to see what you can achieve like economically within a budget constraint and how you can kind of work around those things, but also to do it for like we did visualizers for every single song on the record. And so
Mhm.
just figuring out how you can work in the constraint of having the same environment, but use lighting and some prop works to really feel like they separate themselves from each other. Yeah.
Absolutely. You are openly bisexual. What are some like films that had you going like switching side, like the audio like switching sides? Like for
Yes.
me, it's well, what is it? Girl, why is it escaping my mind? Oh,
Take your
Pirates of the
time.
Caribbean with
Yes.
Keira Knightley.
Yeah,
Put my
Keira
girl
Knightley's
Keira
gorge.
Knightley in a goddamn corset, and I'm sad. But then you
hmm
put her next to what's his name?
Oh my God, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Legolas.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uh,
Orlando Bloom. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
that had me. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. What's going on here? What are some like go-to bisexual like canon movies
Oh my
that had you
gosh.
saying that at a young age?
Absolutely. I think there's so many. The first one that comes to my mind was when, I mean, I feel like I tweeted about this like so long ago, but watching Hermione Granger come down for like the ball in that beautiful pink dress in the Harry Potter movies,
Hey,
I was
whoa.
like, whoa, she's gorge. Who are these bums that are in this
Why
movie with her? Like, why they're irrelevant, whatever, who cares? But I think
precisely?
one that also came to mind, and it's funny when you mentioned Keira Knightley, I was like, oh, wait, maybe that was why I watched Pride and Prejudice so
Pride
many
and
times
Prejudice.
was I was obsessed with that movie. It was the
And
only thing I had an iPod Touch and I would watch it like once
oh,
a
there's
week
something about a girl and her iPod Touch watching a film on there.
under
Because
like the blankets, the glow
girl,
emanating on their face.
it's like I
Yeah.
yearn for it.
No,
I yearn
seriously.
for it.
I'll never be her
And
again, but I want to. Yeah.
we can try.
We try.
Bring some whimsy back.
hmm
Actually, funny you mentioned Pride and Prejudice because I was also going to reference a tweet that you tweeted on September 25th, 2023.
Oh my
Being
God.
being a little kid is so funny because I just remembered when I was 5, my worst enemy was a fucking Jane Austen doll that my mom had, and I was convinced Miss Austen was gonna kill me in my sleep one night. And then I was like, wait a second, maybe that's why she has Pride and Prejudice rated so high on Letterboxd because she went through that whole
Out of
pipeline.
fear.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to face your
hmm
fear to like turn it into a love.
I did. I think I was too young to even know that Jane Austen was in charge of Pride and Prejudice. I thought Keira Knightley wrote that. Like, I think it
Frankly,
was just she was in charge of that whole entire thing.
bisexuality in film, kind of connecting to the east and west of it all of
hmm
the album In Rain, which is my favorite song off the album.
Aw.
Dreaming I'm back east till I end up in Long Beach because I said I'd go back home, but I don't really know where to go. I've like been feeling that feeling
Mm.
the past like 4 or 5 years of my life. First of all, do you prefer like the east or west coast? Or
Ooh.
which type of girly are you?
I mean, it's tough because I grew up in the West Coast. So I was in
Okay.
California until I was 19, and then I moved to New York, and I was there until I was 24,
Okay.
and then now I'm in the South. So I'm getting like kind of the trifecta of what is it like to live, on the West Coast and the East Coast and then also in a landlocked state. I feel like
Yes.
whenever I go back to the West Coast though, there is like a sense of magic of like, oh, this is where I hope to
Home.
land. And like
Okay.
I'm not there now. I don't know when I will be, but every time I go back it feels like it's the most beautiful place in the world. So I think I'm still partial to California.
Another reason that the album resonated with me so much was that like from the ages of 22 to like even now, so much of me is like I need to live in every major city. I need to like
Mm.
delve into my dreams because like time is running out and I need to go and and then another part of me is like can't I just live in a humble apartment in the South close to my family and live like an Animal Crossing villager every single day. And then it had me thinking like you need a little bit of that. You need to live the slow parts of life in order
Hmm.
to pursue these big dreams. This is
Mm.
literally me just being like, your album truly, it changed me a bit, dare I say.
Wait, so sweet though. I that means a lot to me. I think that so much of my journey navigating just a feeling of complete divorce from my like physical surroundings and like
Yeah.
trying to figure out where to be in the world felt really lonely just because I think I don't know, especially in your 20s, it just feels like you're navigating this thing of figuring out your life and who you are. And I don't know, for me at least, it felt like a lot of my friends that had graduated from college that were in New York had just like these
Figured it
big,
out.
beautiful lives and had figured it out. And like, I love New York City and I want to be here forever. And I had really struggled in New York to figure out where my place was and also like struggled to think about going back to California and feeling like that decision would be a really permanent one that would last for the rest of my life. And like landing in
Also go
Nashville. Yeah, go
yeah.
ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say also like going back home,
Hmm.
part of you feels like, oh damn, like I failed.
Yeah.
Like why can't everybody else like be thriving in New York and I feel like
Hmm.
maybe this isn't for me because
Yeah.
like everywhere tells you like New York, Paris, London, like
Hmm.
LA, like these are the places to be and if you're not there, like you're missing out.
Absolutely. It's really like the FOMO that they try and like push onto you is really big. And like
Yeah.
I feel very grateful that I got to live in New York and I'm really proud of myself,
Hmm.
especially moving there. I moved when I was 19. I didn't know anybody that was there. Like
That's crazy. That's a
it was
big
crazy. I moved for work and so that way I could live with my brother who was going to college there at the time. But like doing that without a peer group was really isolating. And so I think it makes
hmm
sense that I never found my place in the city because I didn't have people to find it with. But yeah, it's really easy to feel like, once you get to that place of arrival where everyone's telling you you're going to be the most amazing version of yourself, you're going to live the biggest life that you've ever lived, and you realize, like, oh, actually, there are a lot of factors that could contribute to not feeling that way. And also, a successful and thriving life can happen for you in so many different places. It doesn't have to be New York, LA,
yeah.
or Chicago. Like,
Also like guys,
yeah,
we have the internet.
so
So,
true. It's
hey,
so true. Zoom
um
calls.
yeah, precisely. Shout out Zoom,
Exactly.
sponsored by Zoom and Zoloft and whatever one you're on. I can't pronounce it. I don't remember.
Gabapent.
Yes, shout out Big Pharma. I
Yeah.
am your letterbox reply guy. I fucking love your letterboxed. I every time I see Maya Pog and entered a new diary entry, I'm sat and I'm reading.
Thank you,
And
Lauren.
I know you are a huge fan of anime after
Mhm.
going through your letterbox. You got to go to the Crunchyroll studios and do voiceover for the Apothecary Diaries. How was that? Like what like that is my actual dream. Like being an actor is one dream, being a voiceover actor. Oh my
Mhm.
God.
Oh my gosh, I feel you. I would like being an actor would be so cool. It's so funny. I wrote a letter to myself when I was like, I think 11, and I was supposed to read it when I was 14 and going off to high school. And in my letter that I wrote when I was a sixth grader, it was like, I hope you're going to high school and you're pursuing like acting and your dreams of acting. And I went to high school and I like didn't act throughout all of high school just because I was too scared. I felt like everybody was better than me. And so it's so funny. I feel like that little kid in my heart still is like, oh, acting is so cool. So when I got to go and do voice acting at the Crunchyroll Studios, which is genuinely like the penultimate dream, like you get it. It's
See, like
so
your
cool.
dream has been fulfilled by me crop dusting in the Criterion, and your dream has been fulfilled. My dream has been fulfilled by you,
Yes,
which
we'll
is,
trade places in the future. Yeah,
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 I
yeah.
would love that.
Absolutely. It's one of those experiences too where you go in and you're almost like, I know this isn't an audition for anything, but like if I do
But
badly,
I'm
like
kind of
they'll never have me
nervous.
come back. No, literally, I was like, what if I do a good job?
You're
The
like, let
teacher's
me drink
petting
like
me.
all the tea, all the honey lozenges, just make sure like maybe they want to call me back. Girl,
Absolutely.
wait, literally you could reach out. I'm sure they would be like, we will accommodate you and
I tried to be so subtle about it. Actually, I wasn't subtle at all. I had like zero tact, but I was leaving and being like, that was so fun. Like, if you guys need anything at all in the future,
no.
like, let me
I'll pay you actually. I'll pay your
literally.
paycheck to let me be just even a background voice actor, truly.
Seriously. It was really cool. It was
That's
definitely like a pinch
awesome.
me moment, but yeah, nerve-wracking. And especially doing it
Very.
with a pro where you're like, oh
Yeah.
wow. It was nuts to watch like Emmy do it. It was wild. And I'm standing there stiff as a board trying to deliver my lines on time as soon as they pressed record, thinking that they were going to grade me at the end. I'm waiting for them to give me a big old gold star as I walk out the building. And of course, that's not going to happen. And I'm just happy to be there though.
I ask all my guests, I say all of my guests, I've had four other ones. Um,
People that I love, shout out to Julian.
his film just released on HBO Max today. Shout out.
So
Also sponsored by
exciting.
HBO Max and Boys Go to Jupiter. What would be like the ideal double feature
Mm,
to your film? So, like, my question is you're walking down the streets of Nashville, you go to the local indie cinema, and they're playing a album listening of Liminal
mm.
Space, followed by a film. What would be like your
Oh,
go to double feature?
I mean, it's so cliche just because it is one of my favorite movies, but I feel like Kiki's Delivery Service is the one that I think of
Percent.
just because of exactly what she's experiencing in the movie, which is feeling like a complete outcast in the place that she thought her
Okay,
entire
literally, not
life
me
was
about
going to
to
make
cry right
sense
now.
of. No, like it's so, I have her tattooed on my arm permanently for the entire
No.
rest of my
Okay, wait,
life.
yes.
Like,
I have a little Totoro.
wait, so sweet. Oh my
Yes, we're Ghibli
gosh.
tattoo twins.
Yes, Ghibli tattoo tins. Her character arc in that movie is something that like continuously changes meaning for me as I've gotten older and watched it
Yes.
like did in different seasons of my life. When I watch it now, I think we always kind of imprint our own thoughts and feelings onto characters on our screens, but with
Oh,
Kiki
exactly.
specifically, like, yeah, it just is remarkably universal to go through these cycles of feeling so excited for yourself and so open to what the future holds to all of a sudden feeling like you are the least capable person to take that on until at the
Yeah.
end when you realize that you actually had it within yourself the whole time to do it in the first place. And I just need that reminder like constantly. So I think
Yeah.
that that is definitely the movie that I think of.
Have you ever watched Whisper of the Heart?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
It's
That
very
one is kind of
cozy.
like a sister movie to me for Kiki's just because she's kind of going through the same thing,
Totally. Yeah.
you
I mean, those
know?
are like the two. It's ironic because Kiki's is about magic, but I think Kiki's Delivery Service and like Whisper of the Heart are like two of the most grounded in reality
They really are
Ghibli movies.
too
Yeah.
real. They're a little too
Mm-hmm.
real sometimes. I would say this is gonna be very, I guess, also cliche, but
Hmm.
double feature wise, Lady Bird,
Yeah,
in the sense
totally.
that when she finally gets to New York and she
Yeah.
writes to her mom,
Hmm.
okay, not me talking about mothers again because I will sob.
Trust
And
me,
she
it's
writes her
okay.
mom, like, did you ever feel that way when you drove for the first time?
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
God.
Oh,
Oh my
yes.
God. Like she's like yearning for home. We're all just like little people on this earth
Hmm.
experiencing it for the first time and having no fucking clue what we're doing.
Totally.
Ah, man. And that's why I love movies so much because like
Hmm.
you're not alone. Everybody be feeling the same way.
Yeah,
But
that's a great shout. I think that would be a perfect double feature too, especially because it's like, yeah, it's Bay Area to East Coast. She's
yeah,
like moving from Sacramento, and I showed my parents that movie and they sobbed. It was one
they
of those things.
did.
Oh my gosh, yes. My mom grew up in California in San Jose, and so
Okay.
she, like
Felt it
me, I think like
deeply.
all mothers and daughters, mothers and daughters and mothers and daughters, it will cyclically repeat forever. But no, she loved that movie. Yeah.
It's the meme like I'm not like other girls. I'm like my mother. Literally me. So you made an original song called Post Apocalyptic Dance Party for the Lego
Yeah.
Horizons Adventures. That would be another dream of mine if I were a musician, which I'm not. Did you grow up playing any of the Lego games?
Oh, yes, which is
Okay.
part of the reason why I wanted to do this in the
Which
first place.
ones what that is so valid. Which ones were
Mhm.
your favorite? Like go to?
Oh man, I really didn't even realize that there were movies for Star Wars for the longest time because I experienced the entire plot through Lego Star Wars.
I only
Yeah.
knew of the movies because my dad would have them on, but
Yes,
I was like, I do not want to get anywhere near these movies. Since then I have and I love them.
they're fun.
I was like, I will sit on this GameCube for hours and just play
Mm-hmm.
through the entire saga.
Absolutely. Do
Catch
you
me
have
in the
any
mo
siblings? Did you play the
Yeah,
Lego
me and
games
my
with
brother,
them?
my
Yeah.
younger brother and sister.
Mm-hmm.
It was that one. We would chill after school in the moist soys icy
Mos
cantina.
Eisley.
Yes, moist. Yes,
Moist Oisley. Period.
Moises Arias from Hannah Montana. That one and Lego Indiana Jones.
That was the other one that was huge for
Yes,
me and my
yes, yes, yes.
brother. We would play them.
That actually just left my letterbox top four was Last Crusade. Definitely.
What took it?
What took it? It was literally I changed it 2 days ago. Oh,
That's okay.
Dune Part Two
Yes, I was
because
sat for that one.
yeah,
Yeah.
I rewatched it for the first time since seeing it in theaters, and I
Hmm.
was like, you know what? Fuck it.
It's kind of flawless.
And
It's really
it's
good.
a bit perfect. Have you ever watched Lego Batman?
Yes. I think I'm of the opinion that that is the best Batman movie we've ever gotten.
Because speak on it. speak on it. I'm
It
so
is
sorry to
so
Christopher
good.
Nolan. I'm so sorry to the guy that did the Rob Pattinson one.
Yeah.
But like Michael Cera as
I
Robin,
know.
I want to like shrink him and put him in my pocket and live my life with him.
Literally, I have him as an ornament on my Christmas tree, but I keep him year round. Like, he's perfect.
Because
It's
of
all perfect.
it's perfect.
Perfect.
I'm gonna rewatch it tonight.
It's so good.
I
I
feel
have that one on
inspired.
Blu-ray. It's excellent. I haven't
Shut
checked the
up.
special features though, so I need to see what's on that one. Yeah.
Okay, actually, let me take a trip to the local Barnes and Noble and find it on
Yes.
Blu-ray right after this.
Mhm.
Actually, like random question though, are you interested in ever directing stuff? Because like,
I
what
haven't
is?
thought about it. I really like
Wait,
I
really?
honestly, maybe just because I immediately jumped to the imposter syndrome of like, I'd be bad at that. I can't even try. But I really feel, no, I would try. I've technically,
See,
I guess
because
I've
wait,
directed some of my music
you're in
videos before.
right, and
So
step out of the liminal space and just go for it, girl.
that's exactly it. I think you're right. I would
Because
love to try. Yeah.
the worst someone could say is no is the I think the biggest lesson I've learned this past
Yeah.
year. And it's like if you
Hmm.
want to try something, just fucking try it.
That's exactly it. It's always more gratifying to me to make something alongside people that are genuinely passionate about what they're doing. And so,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm around if you need
Is
more
the Lego
creative people in your
Corporation
corner.
passionate?
I was passionate enough for the both of us. Let's just
Okay.
say that.
You had got you.
Yeah.
They said we'll write you the check, you give us the goods.
I was literally, yeah, yeah, no, I had to come up with a lot of stuff for that one. But no, that's really cool. I think you're right. Like, you just have to, my manager tells me that all the time. I just started working with him recently. He was like, you always have your one. Like, you should always just try and ask because the worst thing that someone can say is no.
As for questions, I think that's kind of all I had. Do you have anything else to add on top of just like movies? Because this is like a movie centric podcast,
Yeah,
even though we kind
totally.
of just talk whatever. Is there a message
Hmm.
to the Criterion president that you'd like to get out there? Literally anything,
Man.
Maya.
To the
Express
president
yourself.
of Criterion, I'd like to say that unfortunately, my goal of crop dusting in the closet has been taken by Lauren. Um, so I just wanted you to know that I won't be just making some crazy gas concoction inside that closet, so you can safely invite me, and I promise to hold it in. But man, just that, like, I think in a more sincere note that movies have really changed my life. Like, I think that movies have been the foundational reason for a lot of my friendships in the last few years, and like relationships that I have felt really fed by and excited to, spend time in. I really think that physical media is also something that's really important for people to
Hey,
learn about and maybe invest their time and money in,
yeah.
but more importantly, just to spend time with longer forms of storytelling. I think that it's been really easy for me to feel like I stopped scrolling on my phone so much in the last 2 years. And when I stopped
Mm-hmm.
doing that, it really opened up a lot more doorways to just watch movies. And I
Creativity.
think, yeah,
Yeah.
be more
Yeah.
creative, watch more people make cool stuff. And movies are awesome and they have the power to change the world.
Hell yes, sister.
Yes.
Yeah, no, movies fucking rock. I find
Yeah.
myself like saying that daily.
Hmm.
Go to the movie theater. Like there the to the people out there who say, y'all can never catch me in a movie theater alone. Hey, try it. Try it.
Oh,
Hey, because that is like crack cocaine, put it in a needle, shove it up my arm. I'm
oh,
sat, me, my small popcorn, and my M&Ms.
no, it's
And Sour
perfect.
Patch Kids, maybe.
Absolutely.
I'm
Oh
feeling
my
a little
God.
crazy.
Great snack combo. No, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Throw in
Yeah.
the, okay, man. You know, one of the reasons I love going to the movies? Red 40. Nothing smells better to me than a cherry icy.
Oh my God. The way I just got chills down my
No, seriously,
spine. I
it's
just
like
got
such a distinct
goosebumps
smell. Like, I'm like, put it in a bottle of perfume and let me spray it all over myself. I
all
don't know
over
what they put
me.
in there, but it smells good to me.
It just like, it's so perfect for all the senses.
Mm-hmm. That's
Wow.
true.
Referencing Dune Part 2 again, like when he
Yeah.
takes the worm blood,
Literally. Red
it's like
40.
that's Red 40. Yes. Yes. Well, anyways, Maya, thank you so much for taking the time to chat today. If there is anything that you would like to promote, definitely give Maya a follow on Letterboxd though, and a follow on
That's probably it.
Spotify,
Oh,
and a Twitch
thanks.
follow. Me just
Stop.
actually doing this for you.
Thanks. Oh my gosh. I love that. Yeah, I mean, like literally the only thing I'd plug is probably for people that like movies. I love movies too, and I talk about them a lot over on Letterboxd under Maya Pog. Beyond that, it's been a minute since I've released music, which you were right. It feels like 3 months ago, but it's actually been almost a year and a
Our
half. And
bellies
so
are growling.
I know
We're
I'm gonna
hungry.
work on it. I'm gonna work on it.
Thank you.
So that's gonna happen. It'll be fixed this year. Definitely having some new stuff come out, but beyond that, I'll be watching a lot of movies, thinking about movies, talking about movies, and grateful to be able to be on here so that way I can do all of those things with you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, we are so excited. Thank you again for being on.
of course. Thanks for having me.
Your powers can't make me laugh. It's not like I'm fighting it. I just can't, okay? Even if I really wanted to.
Try to scream, but it always sounds pretty. Sink my nails in my skin when I'm pitied. I wish someone could hear me. I wish they wouldn't fear me. I wish someone could let me lose it. Hold it in, can't say I'm not civil. Breathing out till the storm starts to settle. Can I lose my cool just a little?
Girl, I have no problem talking about farting. Are you
Okay,
kidding me?
good. No,
Yeah,
because like
no.
I have mentioned much worse on the internet.
I'm an open book. Clearly,
No,
I'm talking
truly.
about bullshit online all the time. It's
Truly.
okay.